Howdy, everyone. ScottFreeforall here. It's Sunday. We got a lot of brand new stuff. We're breaking ground, and I'm going to rely on you guys to help me get things going. Let me just make sure everything looks good. Looks like mic looks good. Camera looks good. We got Daniel Otson in the house. We got Corp Nut. Howdy, fellas. Good to have you with us. I expect we'll have others joining in here soon. Brand new series. I hinted at this on the last live stream. I think we're going to do a couple more episodes of our Spakova Let's Play. That's our dairy farm revival. We're very close to having that thing revived, so I'm thinking maybe 2 episodes on that. However, in the meantime, I want to start getting things defined and going for a new series. You guys help me kind of determine what we want to do, and that is a kind of a survival let's play with a like sandbox type of map. And highly recommended was Alone in This World, and so that's what we're, or Alone in the World, whatever it is. We're gonna do it. Tell you what, I have looked at this map. I'm gonna say maybe 45 minutes. So I am still pretty green about what this map has. I've got an idea, but I'll tell you what is unknown is exactly how I'm going to play this Let's Play. So I'm going to lean on you guys a little bit to help me define that as we go about. Where is the shovel for breaking ground? I don't know, but maybe we need maybe we need one of those, hey, breaking new ground. Maybe there's a shovel in the mod hub for that, Corpnut. Anyway, let's get into the game. Here we are, folks. There we go. So we are right here. Hold on, let me just make a few adjustments. I'm going to put on my fast running shoes. There we go. So this is what you start with Alone in the World, and you can see the mini map. I've got it maximized. That is the entire map. It's basically just an island with 4 quadrants of ownership. Or, I'm sorry, 9 quadrants of ownership. In new farmer mode, which is what I've started out here, you get the center square, and that's it. All of your production and sell points are over here, which comprise of, and I'm just doing this for those of you who are not familiar with the map. You get, there's a biotank, biogas. I guess you don't get to own that until you buy the land. There's a lime production, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure what that is. There is a gas station. There is a vehicle shop. There's an animal trader. And there is what I think that looks like a bale sell point. Let's see. It looks like... yeah, it looks like you can sell all kinds of grass and bales and silage and whatnot. This is your animal dealer. To be honest, I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to guess that's just a sell point for various things. Here is, looks like another sell point for various things. And then the biogas is up here on this hill, right here. That's about it, guys. Not a total sandbox, but pretty close to it. Here's what I do know and don't know that I want to do. Number 1 is I want to change the whole starting scenario quite a bit. And I guess I'll say it this way. One thing I want to force myself to do is not to start in the center square. Okay, that's kind of where you typically start. I want to change things up. I have taken a look around the map, and it's not a quadrant, but a category, a plot that I am interested in is 7. and I'll show you why. But I really want some inputs on if there's another good place to start. Hey, there's Noe. Hey, Noe. Great to have you with us. How are things? Corbett says, good win Saturday. Sorry about your quarterback. Yeah, my University of Texas Longhorns beat University of Texas San Antonio quite soundly. Unfortunately, our Heisman candidate quarterback, Quinn Ewers, is injured. We don't know how long. It's like an abdominal muscle strain. So for a quarterback, that could be a while. The good news is our first really big challenging game is with Oklahoma, and that's not until, I'm going to say, at least 3 weeks away, maybe 4 weeks away. But we've got a little time. And the other good news is our backup quarterback is Arch Manning, who is phenomenal. He threw 6 touchdowns, or had 6 touchdowns yesterday. So not worried about it, Corpnet, but thank you. I expect he'll be back on. He'll be on the mend and back with us soon. Okay, so this is typically what you get. So there's all the sell points. If you go due west here along this little track and along this fairly flat land, you get your starting farm, which is a very small cultivated field. You get this barn, and you get silo, you get your farmhouse, and I think that's all you get. And then as far as equipment, you get this Lizard tractor, 130 horsepower, so decent horsepower. You get the Rostlamash combine. You get a Welger trailer. You get the header. You get a little bitty plow. You get a seeder, a very small seeder. Was that a 3-meter seeder? And you get a weight. So you don't get a lot. And there's Matthew Walter. Howdy, Matthew. Great to have you. How are you today? Corbnut, yes, you did beat the Beavers. Way to go. So Corbnut's team is Oregon Ducks. They played their in-state rival, Oregon State, and beat them pretty well. Yeah, Oregon's looking great. I think most people are not worried about Oregon anymore, Corbnut. I think the Ducks really showed what they're made of, and it's good stuff. Your quarterback, Dylan, amazing. I mean, he looked good. He was at Oklahoma before. Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, he's phenomenal. I'll tell you what, I'm glad he doesn't play for Oklahoma anymore because, yeah. Okay. It's a nice little farm. So I may throw some polls up in the chat. I'm going to wait till we get a few more people. I think there's 6 of us right now. I want to see if we can get kind of a quorum, and then I'm going to start throwing some questions at you guys. I'll kind of tell you where I am and kind of where my questions are. So what I know I want to do is I want to get rid of all of this, all of the placeables, and sell the center square. I think I want to buy that central western square. But tell me if there are some better places to start. And by better, I mean like challenging but reasonable. What I like about square 7? Yeah. What I like about it is, well, I'll just show you. Let's head over there. So one thing is we have a continuation of fairly level ground. And this is good because we can, now there's a little bit of a dip there. Yeah, not much we can do about that. But it starts to get a little hilly. And then there is a little bit level area here. Let's see where this starts. So am I in? Yeah, so I'm in the territory now. So there's plenty of level ground. Well, I don't say plenty. There's an acceptable amount of somewhat level ground to start farming. Like over here, not bad. And then, there's also kind of a coolness factor. First of all, you got some trees, because I'll tell you, that's one big option for starting this game. We've got a cool little pond here. And I think there's a little bridge. Actually, there's two ponds, and then there's even a little inlet. Yeah, so there's this other bigger pond that has a really cool bridge. And then, you know what? There's another forest, and then I have not been over here, which looks like a little inlet to the island. What is that like? Very, very steep. Wow, okay. We've got some weird stuff going on with the water here. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So there is our inlet, and it looks like there is a gentle ramp. So if we needed to get water, we could do it there. We could also do it at the pond. Okay. Matthew, you're doing good today. Glad to hear it. Nice to hear that. Okay. There's 3 ways we can start this. So I'll do this. Number 1 is we can basically replicate our starting situation that we have in the center square and just move it. So basically make a little bitty field, have the same equipment. We can move the barn, we can move the silo, we can move the farmhouse and start there. So it's basically just same starting conditions, but we move it over. And so that would just be an arable farm, you know, starting situation. And as far as like money and goals, we can talk about that kind of separately. There's Waylon Timblick. Howdy, Waylon. Great to see you. Noe is still, you're currently silage corn with your Alice Chalmers and a New Holland chopper and a 4320 130 horse with blower. Sounds like fun. On your uncle's farm. Wow, okay. You've got work to do. Making some silage. All right. So that's option 1. Basically, arable farm 2.0. Number 2 is we go the forestry route. So good news is there's plenty of trees that we can cut down. So it would basically be, you know, maybe we move the barn, maybe we move the silo for future endeavors, but we essentially start with a chainsaw, maybe and then a trailer, maybe a logging trailer, and then either put down a lumber and put down a lumber sell point, and then we could either go the log, you know, selling logs, excuse me, or we could do wood chips, like throw down a wood chipper. So that's like option 2. Option 3 is to go the grass work route. So lots and lots and lots and lots of grass. So it would basically be trade in the oh yeah, and so in that forestry case, no combine. Maybe we add something like a truck or something to pull the wagon. I don't know. Option 3 would be grass work. So we would add a mower, maybe a tedder and a windrower and a baler. We've done a lot of grass work here at ScottFreeforall channel, but that would simply just be a starting point. You know, sell enough grass, sell enough bales, sell enough hay, whatever, to get going, buy some other kinds of equipment. Those are the 3 options. So let's try to figure out what we do there. Let me throw a poll up in the chat real quick. There's 7 of us now. Maybe we can get some other people going here. Give me just a second to get that going. Okay, start a poll. Which starting conditions. I'll just keep it simple. This is going to be move starting farm to be arable crop. Okay. Second would be the place with forestry equipment and the lumber and wood chips. Do I have enough characters? No, I don't. Let me do it this way. Forestry equipment, and it will be wood chips and logs. Okay, and then third would be grass work, which would be bales and silage. Okay, and why won't it let me start the poll? Oh. Too many characters again. Is that gonna work? It should. Why won't it let me? Now we got it. Okay, there we go. Chew on that, guys, for a while on the poll. Hey, Ronald Ducks, member for 7 months. How am I doing? I am doing really well, Ronald. Thank you for asking, and glad to have you with us. So for those of you just tuned in, there's a poll in the chat for kind of our general starting conditions for what will be a survival let's play. So let's move on to the second big question, and that is, what's going to be our money situation starting? There's a couple ways we could do it. One is we start with like a certain amount of money, but it's all in the form of a loan. Kind of like we start with $0 in the bank. No, we start with a certain amount of dollars in the bank, but that's the same amount as a loan. So basically the goal would then be to pay off the loan and then maybe have some kind of positive dollar amount. So that's one way we can go. Another way we could go is we could start with $0 and no loan. That's a little more challenging because you can't really, I don't know, you have to kind of start with what you have, start selling stuff right away. What am I thinking? I kind of like the idea of starting with a certain small amount of money and that being in the form of a loan. So we have a very small amount of starting equipment. Maybe we start with, say, like $50,000, but have a loan to pay off. Maybe we just do that. Yeah, there's so many ways you can start. But I think what I'm going to do is we'll start out with a certain amount of starting equipment, and you guys are going to help me determine what that is. Then on top of that, we'll have a small amount of money, maybe 50K. I don't know if that might be too much, but that'll be in the form of a loan. So I think I'm going to do that. Then the third thing is, what is our goal? What should our end goal be? That's where I could just use some suggestions. So if you have some suggestions on what the goal should be, start putting those in the chat. Just kind of type those in. While you guys are working on that, while you're working on the poll, while you're giving me some ideas for kind of the end goal, I'm going to start stripping this game down. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start selling stuff. So let's go back. Hold on. Let me go back to the starting farm. There we go. Get off of that. Okay, let's sell this. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell the house. And, oh, look at all this mess. Can we get rid of all this? I don't know if we can. We may just have to leave it here and ignore it. Yeah, that's a little annoying. None of this will sell. Okay, that's weird. You know what? Maybe if I start in like a start from scratch mode, maybe that won't be there. Maybe that's what we do, and then we can just add stuff because this is a little annoying having all this here. What if we do that? Yeah, what if we do that? I am gonna, just in case, I'm gonna save this. Let's do that. And I think I'm gonna restart a new game in like a start from scratch. So let's do that. Let's quit this. And is the blower on the side? Oh, you guys are talking. Yeah, Noe's doing some real life farming, guys. Okay. Let's see. So we'll go to career. Let's go to, we'll start a new empty slot. If we do start from scratch, no land but have some funds, economy stable, grain prices. Let's see what start from scratch will give us. And then we can always add stuff back in. Okay, let me make sure I've got the right. So I don't want a GI pack. That's all good. We're not going to do the Gowill pack. We'll keep the Kubota pack. There, that's part of the thing. That's part of the map. Mobile workshop. Please, we're not doing platinum expansion. We're not doing pumps and hoses. I'll keep the Vermeer pack there just because. Okay, we'll start there. All right. Oh wow, that was quick. Okay. Oh, I need to I need to suit up for this. What should we do? You know what? That's fine. Okay, we'll say yes. Now, what does that give us? If we go, you know, it's the same thing. It still gives us all that junk. Well, that's no better. I don't know that that's any better, guys. It's not any better at all. You know what? Let's just go back to our previous save. I think we're going to do fine right there. Do you want to save this without saving? Yep. We'll just go back to our original one because unfortunately the map maker made it so that that junk is still there. So we'll just keep our original game save. Okay, we're just gonna have to ignore it. I may be able to go in and delete some of that stuff. If I might actually need some help from some people to get rid of that in the map. There are ways to do it. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm just keeping my mobile chat open. It keeps wanting to tell me to do that, but I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's not any real roads. Tracer96, what's up, dude? Good to see you. yeah, we're gonna start a new Let's Play Survival series, and we're gonna do some setup, and you guys are gonna help me. Okay, so there's nothing we can do about all this junk for now. Look at that ladder just like in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, see, these aren't, I can't come up to these and get rid of them. That's unfortunate. All right, map maker. And I'm sorry I don't have your name on top of my head. Can we add these so that they are not present in start from scratch? At least we got rid of that. How is our poll doing? Let's look. Just a second. Actually, let me do it here. It looks like arable crop is winning. You know what? That's like the majority of you. So we'll do that. Given that, we'll keep our starting equipment. Okay. Let's go to that. So we'll keep our harvester. This tractor, you know, what I decided is we'll just give this tractor a shot. I think it's a completely fictitious tractor that looks nice and old, but has like way overpowered horsepower and speed compared to, you know, tractors that look like that, you know, 30, 40 years ago. So we'll keep it for now, unless you guys can recommend a different tractor, okay? Whether it's the same or less horsepower. The trailer's fine. We've got a plow, which we're going to need. Since we have 130 horsepower, I'm wondering if we can do something a little bit better than that. So that's something we're going to look into. Let me just make a note of that real quick. Wayland, you got to go. I'm sorry that you have to, but I understand. Thanks for dropping by. If you can leave a quick like before you go, that would be good. In fact, let me just extend that to all of you. If you're here, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Those are the two best ways you can help me and my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, so thank you. All right, let me make a list. So we're gonna upgrade plow, maybe. Now we don't have a cultivator. I think we're gonna need a cultivator. I mean, I really don't want to use a 3-row plow in between crops because that seeder we have does not do direct drill. So we're gonna shop for a cultivator. What else, guys? I think that's all we're gonna need for now. I'm just thinking. I think that's all we're gonna need for now. How do we get seed in here? We're gonna buy some seed pallets. Oh, okay. I think we need to add a front loader. I did check, and you can add a front loader to this tractor. So we're going to add a front loader plus a pallet fork. Maybe that's it. I think that's it. Am I missing anything? Let me know. Oh, so as far as snacks, I am trying to go much healthier. And one of those things is cutting out sugar and all that stuff. So my snack is pumpkin seeds. They're sprouted pumpkin seeds, and they're delicious. Better than sunflower seeds. All right, guys. Do I have everything defined as far as what we need? Is what we have too overpowered? Now, what I'm thinking we do, I don't know. Let me think. How does this road go? So here's the road. We're going to extend the road. I thought about deleting this field, but maybe it's fine. We're definitely going to sell this land. Oh, can we sell the land with all this garbage on here? We better be able to. Let's see. because that's our next step. Is whoops. Let's go here. Can we sell this? Will it let us? No, of course not. Okay, that might be a reason why we need to go to the start from scratch. So I take that back. We're going to need to do that. Okay, let's do that. And hopefully things are going to be okay for that. Let's see, we'll start here. Start from scratch. Alone in the world. No AGI. Know that. Know that. Know that. Start. Okay. All right. Now he's giving us some more information about the farm. Got some old equipment that you're using that's been inherited. Very cool. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Do we own? No. Okay. So we'll start right here. Let me go in and set some parameters real quick. So help with us off. That's interactive zone. We're going to turn that on. Dollar miles Fahrenheit acres. That's all good. Okay, so we'll do that. And then here we need to change some things. Time scale is going to be real time. Difficult. So I'm going to move economic difficulty back down to normal. Seasonal growth, yes. 1 day I think is fine. Snow, crop destruction, I'm gonna turn off, but I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna turn periodic plowing off also. Field stone I'm gonna leave on because I think using that lime sell point would be kind of cool, or that lime production side. I'm gonna leave weeds on too. Dirt's normal. Automatic engine start off. That's good. Fuel usage I'm gonna put back to normal. This should all be off. That looks, I think that looks good. All right, let's save the game. Thank you, Trace. So it looks like a Bureau tractor only has 100 horsepower and a front loader attachment. That's one that I had in my mind. We could swap out for that one. I don't know if it's drastically different. I mean, it's substantially slower speed as far as top speed. I think I'm going to start with the tractor we have. If it turns out to be, you know what? Let's go look at plows first. That's going to be the big determining factor, and cultivators. What can we pull behind 130 horsepower versus 100 horsepower versus 60 horsepower, that kind of thing. Okay. So we'll save again. I don't know why. All right. Now, we're going to buy. Going to buy this. Okay. We have the equipment. The equipment that we have, I don't think we need to sell anything. I think we established that, right? Yeah, we still have all the starting equipment. We're going to need to add some things. So let's look at cultivators. Now we may need to add some mods. In fact, I expect us to need to do that. But let's see what we got. Okay, here's plows. We'll look at subsoilers as well. So I have my favorite Lizard 6MT, 9MT plow. The thing about that is, even with the 6MT, it's going to take 260 horsepower to pull it. Yes, you can turn it backwards and pull it like with 0, horsepower requirement. That's cheating. We're not going to do that. A nice old cabless tractor. I am too. Yeah, the cabless tractors. I think that's a requirement for starting tractor. It needs to be cabless. I mean, there's just not. This is the one we have, 85. Then it jumps to 160 right away. Let's go look at subsoilers. It may be similar story. Okay, it's not. So here is, and I've used this. There's the K brand, and I think this is also. Oh, this is 150. So we could use this K brand one. It's 4 meters, which is a lot better than whatever our plow is. It takes exactly 130 horsepower to pull. So maybe that's what we do, is we sell this boy, which is 1.2 meters. So that's like way more. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. Oh, and at the end, we're going to adjust our money to be whatever it needs to be. We'll sell that. Let's buy the subsoiler for now. I know there's other, like if you go into the mod hub, there's other subsoilers that might be better. We're going to do this one. So, Trace, I think that's going to like put a finer point on our tracker. I think we're going to just keep the one that we have. Let's do that. Okay. Cultivator. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what we have. Cultivators. There are some choices. This one, 180. This one, 160, 140. Now we're down to 3 meters. All right, so this is where I think we're going to have to go into the mod hub. Because these are all, this is a little bit of beef I have with like base cultivators. They're all really deep cultivators. There's nothing that's like, just kind of scrapes the ground. Because if you're going to plow it, you don't need to go this deep, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a farmer. So I think we're going to have to go into the mod hub for this. While we're there, we'll look at plows, but I think the one we have is going to be fine. Okay. Is there anything else that we need? I don't think there's anything else that we need. We don't need any mowers. Oh, I am going to get a chainsaw. There's going to be trees that we're going to need to cut, even if just to get them out of the way. I like Still as a brand. Can't tell you why. They look cool. That's why. They're orange. Oh, front loader. Let's go ahead and get a front loader, even though we don't have. Oh yeah. Front loader pallet fork. Front loader pallet fork. So we could do, this is 120 horsepower requirement for 9K. What does the Howard give us? Oh, let's see what kind of front loader attachment this thing has. Now I do have the mobile box. I don't know what it's called, but I can customize right here. And you can add a front loader. Oh, you can add either one. Okay. I like the Howard ones, just because. Oh, and we're not going to do GPS. We're going to have to, well, here's what I think. If you've got a tractor like this, there's no way in the world you're going to add GPS to that. So that is just the way it's going to be. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, we can upgrade to 140 horsepower. Interesting. Okay. For an extra $14,000. I'm going to leave it like that. What was I doing? Oh yeah. We gotta add this. So I'm gonna add that. Customize. Yes. Okay. Now let's go and let's buy I guess we'll buy that one. Yeah. What did I just do? There we go. We're going to buy that. Okay. And we need a pallet fork. And I think it was Gyro and we had this discussion that, like, if you go into the CSZ pack, a lot of those forks and spikes get weird where you don't have collisions on the forks and the spikes. And then you get to the point where you can't lift anything, which is really weird. So, you know, I guess the thing is just don't get too exotic. Just go with the Albert. Where is it? Right here. This guy works. It works. It's there. Buy it. There's Mr. Gyro. Howdy. Good to see you. And yes, we're in agreement. All right. So let's look at what we've got now. So we've got our original starting tractor. Is it overpowered? It is what it is, okay? Harvester. It's pretty let me ask you this. Is this too overpowered a combine? Should we go into the mod hub and get like a more like old iron kind of combine? Because I'm kind of feeling that way. I'm feeling that way so much that I think we're going to do it. So we're going, yeah, yep, we're going to make that happen. So combine and header. We're going into the mod hub. There are some really good old combine. There's some John Deere ones that are nice. If you guys have some like top of mind, like what are some older iron combines, put them in the chat because that way it'll just make it easier to explore that. So we're gonna sell that. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and sell it. It's just gonna force my hand. All right, and then we're gonna come on, Scott. We're gonna sell the header. We're also gonna go ahead and I did it again, guys. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, we got the subsoiler. We're gonna add a cultivator. We're gonna add an old combine. What about our weight? It's fine. That's fine. A weight's a weight. It's just a hunk of steel, right? Okay. An old IH open cab. Yes, that would be cool. There's also an old IH one that I've used in a couple of series. I really like it. I can't remember which one it is. Is it a 6000 series? I can't remember. It's been way too long. Tell you what, let's save our game and let's go into the mod hub. Save this game. Okay. I promise we're gonna get into the map. We're gonna get into like setting up our farm here pretty quick. But this is like an important first step. So let's quit the game. Let's go into the mod hub. First stop is cultivators. Okay. Let's look at a few of these. Required power, width. So that's a 3 meter. That's only 52. I think we could do better than that. Also, that's just Lizard brand. What is this? Is this new? 25 3 meter. No, we're not doing a 3 meter cultivator. My goal is to find a 4 meter cultivator that we can deal with, that we can work with. That's 2.8. Guys, okay, Giant Software. I really, really hope in FS25 that we have some better filters in the mod hub. Wouldn't it be cool to say, go into cultivators. Now let's filter. I want to find 4 meter to 6 meter width, or I want an 80 to 150 horsepower requirement, or this is a stretch. I want to do vintage year like 1990s or earlier. Would that be cool? Anyway, I'll get off that. Corpnusk's throwing me some stuff. The MF97. Is that for the cultivator? Is that what you're talking about? Nothing came up. Give me some more. Give me some. Oh! You're talking about the combine. Yes, I think that's what you're talking about. A Massey Ferguson. All right, we'll get to that. We're doing cultivators first. What is this guy about? This is 4 meters. Ooh, okay. I have never used this one before, but it's 4 meters and it's up to 110 horsepower. Yeah, combine. Sorry. Yeah. You know my brain, Corp Nut. Okay, I'm going to install this as an option, okay? I've never used it before, like I said, but that's a good candidate. Here's a Massey Ferguson, 88 horsepower, 5 meters. Ooh, let's install that. And it's by A-Dub Modding. Good to see you got some mods going on. All right. What's another one? This looks like that's 4 meters. Okay, that's a little bit cheaty, you know. I'm not gonna do that one. I've used that one before, like in some like start from zero kind of stuff, because it's $700 and it only takes 15 horsepower. But we don't have that small of a tractor. Here's some Harrows. What do we have here? Up to 5 meters, up to 31 horsepower. I'll install it. That one doesn't look cheesy. And then let's do one more. What is this one going to do for us? 5.4 meters, 150 horsepower. It's a little bit out of our range. We'll pass on that. And then, so I've used these extensively. I'm not going to use them this time around just because I've used them so much. But this is one of my favorite, like, small cultivator packs. They look cool. I believe they're like Russian or some kind of Eastern European model, which is cool. So they're real. But you could do 8 meters, 120 horsepower. That's pretty cool. You know what? I'll install it, but we're probably not gonna buy it. Okay. Gosh, I can't say no to that thing. Let's stop there. All right, let's go. Let's move on to combines and headers and harvesters. What do we have? So let's search for that that Massey that Corpnet mentioned. This boy. Oh, that's an old. So 63 horsepower. The grain tank only holds 1,500 liters. Working width is 3 meters. Whew. That's a challenge. You know what? I've used this guy before. It just happened to come up because it's got an 87 in it. It's capacity 8,000 liters. And working with 7 meters. And then there's a 6.1 meter one. Yeah, I know, Corbin. That's what I was asking for. I've used this one before. I'm going to install this, and I think it comes with the header. I think it comes with the header as a pack. I think. What else is old? Oh, look at this old thing. 106 horsepower, 2,150. I don't think I've used this one. Working with 4.2. Okay. The JD's good. Yeah, it's more 70s, 80s. Right. Right. Maybe that may be our winner, guys. Here's a FAR. Okay, grain tank 4,900. Working with 4.2, 5.7. I've never used this one before. You know what? We'll install it too, just in case. Never hurts. Daniel says I should start with pull behind combine. Oh, no. Let's not get too crazy, Daniel. That's a little crazy. Oh, and here's the Fort Schritt. I don't know how you say that correctly. 4.2, 5.7. Grain tank. That's a little, we could We could. Okay, we'll install that one too. Let's see. Yeah, there's that Massey Ferguson, that Corp Nut bison. I have not used the bison before. I don't think I want to. Here's our John Deere that we installed. I'm not sure that comes with a header. We may have to go install that. Oh, no, it does. We're set there. Okay, good. Maybe that's all that we need. Here's a not quite so old Massey Ferguson 3640, model year 1988. Okay. What do we got here? Capacity 4.5 thousand liters. And I don't see a header listed here. Do we install that one? Oh, it's a joke. I knew that, Daniel. I was just playing into it. You know what? Let's install that. I think we might need to install the header for it, though, because I don't see it listed. Maybe that's as far as we go. Because we could just keep going. There's a lot of good old iron. Yeah, look at this boy. Yeah, that's like way back with that Massey Ferguson 87. All right. Is there... Let's go... Let's see. Are the headers in a different place? No, they're all right here. Yeah, they're all right here. Let me look into... Let's see. I need to see what we installed and then make sure. So this guy, I don't see like a header that's... Oh, this has a header. We're good there. What was the one that we weren't sure had a header? This guy has a header. Because we checked. I think we're gonna call that done. All right, guys. Let's make sure we got everything installed. I'll update this later. Okay. Let's go back into our game. We need to do this one. Start from scratch. And let's go and enable the mods. I don't always, but I regularly forget to do this. And I go, where's all the mods that I installed? We're gonna make sure they're there. Okay. The Harrows are really good. Oh, the ones that I installed. Really old school American Belgian draft horses. Hey, it'd be cool if someone had a mod for that. Use them a lot in realistic British saves. Interesting, Ronald. Okay, good to know. Let me make sure I get this one in, and that one, which probably aren't going to use. All right, let me make sure I got everything installed selected that needs to be selected. I do. I don't see one that I missed. Okay, let's start. All right, so I have got some coffee going on. While that's loading, actually it's already loaded. I'm going to refill my mug. I'll be right back. Give me like 13 seconds. Be right back. Okay, I think that was more like 18 seconds, but that was still pretty quick. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to keep doing that. I don't know why. I'm going to say no. We'll deal with that later. Okay, what up? Okay, I think that was more like 18 seconds, but that was still pretty quick. Okay, let's get into this. I'm going to just kind of have to keep doing that. I don't know why. I'm going to deal with that later. Okay, what up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102
Did I not sell the house? I didn't sell the house. Let's, why did I not sell the house? I thought I did. Nope, I didn't. Okay, we'll sell the house. Okay. That is all cleaned out. We go into here. Go into here. And just making sure. Yep. Okay. Yep, I'm selling my house, Ronald. We're gonna replace it over in our new territory. Ronald, let me just catch up. So typically, when you start in new farmer mode, you start with square number 2. I decided we're gonna do something new and different. So we're gonna start on square 7, and we're gonna plop down the same things. Yeah. Okay. So let's boogie on over there. Let me put my running shoes on again. And let's head over. Actually, let me do this. I'm just going to teleport. Whoops. I'm going to teleport my stuff over there. So probably an easy way to do that would be oh, I ran over my weight. I forgot. When I yeah, let me take care of that. That was my bad. Okay. That weight on. Okay. Let's try to bring as much equipment with us as we can. And I'm just going to whoa. I'm just going to teleport things over. So this tractor goes between reverse and drive pretty slowly. Okay, so I'm just going to teleport everything over. Teleport. Oh, there we go. And let's teleport to here-ish, I think. Yeah, this is our kind of our level land that I think we want to start with. Not a lot of level land, but it's doable. Oh, you know what? We should probably drop our house and whatnot first. Let's do that. Okay. You guys are going to help me decide. But I think let's just kind of scope out our land. So this is, wow, this is nice and level. I hope I own it. Let me make sure I own it. I do. Okay. So this is nice and level. I would like to put my house kind of right on this little hill. So let's do that. Let's make sure I'm looking at it. Okay. This is where the fun begins. We get to draw our beginning farm. Okay. And I did look, and you can buy and place all of the things that I just deleted. So that's good. More pumpkin seeds. All right. Farmhouse. This is it. And it's a very nice looking one. Yeah, I want to put it, let's get it turned around. What's the right way to put it? Which way is forward? I think. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it like that. And I'm going to put it, yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. I don't want to dip into any of the level ground because we're gonna save that for farming. Okay, house placed. Next is our silo. Is it though? What's the other thing that we had? We had the silo, we had the house. I should have done all this. I think we have the lime production. No, that's already there. What was the other thing? Yeah, I'll figure it out. All right, silo. Where do I want my silo to be? Somewhere that's fairly level, because we're going to be driving into this thing. The barn. Thank you, Daniel. That's what it was. I was going to get there eventually. I would like my silo to be... See, this back here, this valley, we're not really going to be able to do that. So what if I put it like kind of... Let me get turned around a little bit more so you can see what's on the other side. So we're facing due south now. Look at all that beautiful land. Nice. Wow. I'm really looking forward to this series, guys. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna drop this right here. If later in the live stream we decide that's not a great place for it, we'll move it. But we are gonna lock in everything here pretty soon. Okay, here is our barn slash shed. Now this I want to be, and I wish I could back out a little more. You know what? Actually, I can. Let's do this. I'm going to go into flight mode, and we're going to get more of a bird's eye view of where we are and what we're doing. Okay, so I'm facing due north, and this is all nice level land. You know, I think I'm going to put the barn... I'm going to put the barn on this side of the tree. Why? I can't tell you. Because I don't actually know. I could put it back here. Ooh, that's kind of... no, that's too far away. All right, I'm going to put it right here. I'm not going to overthink this. Would it be weird to put it in among these trees? I don't know. All right, let's go back into construction mode. Guys, I did take my ADD medicine, so... I won't get too crazy. Oh, Corpus says that your twin is going through Texas, but on I-40 going to Tennessee. Wait, I-40... I-40. Oh, that's way up north. That's across the Panhandle, right? Like Amarillo-ish territory. Oh, look at me. Look at me over here. Because I'm still... Look, there's me in the air. Funny. Okay, let's do this. All right, barn. Oh yeah, that's way too big to put in there. And then what kind of orientation? I don't know that it matters. But I think I'm gonna put it. No, I think I want it. Right here. And I think I'm gonna do it like that. Yep. I'm going to do it like that. It's a little... So the placement of this is all a little... It looks a little willy-nilly. But what we're going to do now is we're going to paint in... Real quick. I just want to see. No. I was just looking to see, can you paint fields in? No, you cannot. All right. But we're not going to paint... I tell you what, we're not going to paint in a field. We're going to have to plow our own. And that's not a bad thing. How are we going to get rid of stumps? Oh, I have lumberjack, so we'll be all right. Okay, let's paint in some roads. What do we got? We got animal mud. We got sand. Oh, because we're on an island. That's true. We got granite, rock. Where's our dirt? All right, there's asphalt. More asphalt. There's our dirt. Okay. I'm going to... We're gonna do a little. We're gonna go into like artist mode. So I'm putting on my art, my painter's hat on, and let's do this. I want to make my brush quite a bit bigger. I'm gonna make it circly, and we'll need to do something with this tree. I think I might leave it there for now, just cause. Let's start just painting some. Let's start just painting in some dirt. So we'll definitely want to make a trail in and out of our silo. Oh, also, I didn't do this before, but let's smooth out some of this stuff. Like right here, definitely need to smooth this out. Let's make it strong. We're going to smooth this out. And I have free landscaping tools on. Not that it matters. We're going to adjust the money anyway. But I do want to smooth this out. Okay, and then I want to smooth. Actually, I want to level this out right here. I want this to be level. Okay. And in fact, I want to make this whole area level as much as possible. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to smooth out the edges like this so that it doesn't look too weird. Just so you know what I'm doing, I'm moving the paintbrush with my mouse. I'm moving the camera with my controller, and I just started doing this, and it's actually a pretty convenient way to do it, to get this done. Okay, this needs to be smoothed out quite a bit. All right, let's go back into painting mode. Gotta find my dirt again. There it is. Okay. And brush big again. So we'll make some dirt here. Kind of connect this. And then there's no garages or anything on this. No, there's not. So I'm just going to leave that like that, and then we'll make a little exit. We'll curl around. And then that might be all we do for now. Not going to get too crazy. Once we get more a bigger farm and all that good stuff, we'll get a little more articulate with what's going on here. Let's do that. Just kind of rough up these edges so they don't look too drawn in. Just a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Yes. All right, and then here's a little. Let's make a little pathway. Of our. Oh yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Okay. Then. So yeah, we're deserted on an island. We don't have any gravel to paint this, so I'm just gonna do that. You know what? I just decided. I'm gonna. Oh, do we have any special trees? Let's look. We do not. What would? Woo! That's weird. I would like to put like a small tree right here. Here's a shagberry. Whoa. Let's want to put something right here. Just look. And look at. Oh, I like that. There. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any crazier than that. I'll put some grass. Put some grass here and there. Guys, I keep saying I'm gonna stop, but oh yeah, I need to fill this back in because I got rid of all this. Yeah, because that would look weird otherwise. So we'll do that. Okay, and then there was over here. Yeah, we need to fill this in. And right here, and then I'm going to put some little pieces here and there. The tree devourer mod is your friend. Yes. Well, you know, if I want to get rid of trees, like just get rid of them, I can always delete them. But what is the tree devour? Is it any different? Like, is it something that like deletes the tree and turns it into wood chips? Yeah, it chips them. Okay, that's what I thought. You know, that was one of our options, Gyro, when we first started. Is do we? And you can look. Oh, you know what? I never ended this poll, did I? Let's end the poll real quick. Okay, so there is the results. So we decided to go with an arable crop and not forestry, which we were going to do wood chips. So we may expand into that. Used it to clear fields. Yeah, it's a easy way to go. Oh, I am still flying. Let's cut that off. Okay, we are very close to plowing our first field, which I'm very excited about. So we're a little over 1 hour. That's about what I thought. I figured like an hour to kind of set things up, and then an hour to kind of start things. This is going to turn, excuse me. This is going to turn into a Let's Play. So although this is a live stream, just because I like your guys' input to set things up, this is then going to convert into a weekly, hopefully, maybe even bi-weekly series. So we're going to wrap up the dairy farm revival. I think there's 2 more episodes to do. So we'll do the penultimate episode. I'll drop this week. And then we'll wrap it up with the final one. Maybe I'll end that on a live stream. I don't know. If you have some opinions about that, let me know. But that dairy farm is just about, you could call a success. My goal is I want to fill up the farm with cows. So I think we need one reproduction cycle, and then maybe buy an extra field, and then you know, I'm just going to say, hey, this is off and running. We're done. And then we'll move on to this series. Yeah, it is OP if you use it too much. Yeah. Oh, wood chips. You can get rich with wood chips. Thank you, Noah. Yeah, the map is Alone in the World, and it's from, thank you. I couldn't get the map maker's name in my mind, from Grimlock RRC. Yeah, I'm going to put all that in the description of this and future videos. You like that series, Ronald? Thank you. I really have enjoyed it. I don't know if it's my favorite Let's Play series I've done, but I would say it's in the top 3. Really, really enjoy it. Okay. Let's get focused here. All right. We want to set up our starting money and loans and whatnot. What do we have in the way of loans? Because I don't know. Okay, we already have a $200,000 loan. And that's part of the start from scratch thing. So we could do this one of 2 ways. Like I said, we can do 0 money, 0 loan, and just start from scratch. If we do that, I'm going to have to at least buy some seed and maybe a little fertilizer. I don't know. Corpnut, you got to see me later. Okay, great to see you, Corpnut, my friend. We'll see you next time. We'll good health to you, and we'll talk to you later. Let's see. Let me put another poll. Let me put another poll in the chat. So I'm going to start a poll. We're going to say how to start the series. We're going to say $0 money and $0 loan. Or we can do, I'm going to say, I'm going to say 20K money and a $100,000 loan. So we'll start with that. So those are kind of your 2 choices. And actually, maybe not exactly 0 money. Well, no, we can do 0 money, but I'm going to need to buy some seed and all that stuff. So let's get that done while you guys are telling me what you want there. Let's go into here. We're gonna buy some big bag pallets. We're gonna buy some seed. I'm gonna say, was that 2,000 liters? That should be plenty for now, right? We're gonna do that. You know, I could say we're just gonna do 0 fertilizer. I don't know about that. Oh, those of you who have played this, can I bring stones to the lime production that's on the map and get lime out of it, or am I just selling rocks until I own the production store? That's a pivotal question I have. Okay. We're going to buy a little bit of solid fertilizer. Yes. I do own it. Well, I'll look, because I'm doing start from scratch, but, well, let me ask you that, Gyro. In start from scratch, I still own it? I'm going to get 2 fertilizers, which should be more than enough. And I'm going to buy, you believe so? Okay. I'm with you on that. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna start out with no lime. And here's, okay. I'd like to, once I've plowed my field, I want to pick up my stones and make lime out of them. And this is why it was a pivotal question, Gyro. Because if that's the case, I need the ability to pick stones. We don't have a lot of wonderful options there. And let me ask you guys this. You're more knowledgeable about this. So there is a mod called the Stone Bucket. And it's basically like a rake bucket you can put on the front of a tractor. I think that allows you to pick stones. And then, you know, can you put that on a front loader, load it into a trailer, and then deliver stones? It is in my list as a production. Oh, thank you for checking. And let me just like concur with you. Yes, very, very good. Okay, maybe I don't. Yeah, so I'm just not going to buy lime. But you guys, tell me about stone picking. There are very poor choices when it comes to stone pickers. In the let me just show you stone pickers. There's this guy, 2.3 meters squared, cubed, 3.8, and there's this boy. Now we could just go with this. I'm okay with that. How much does it hold? 2.3. It's 2 meters wide. What about this guy? Hey, oh, that's 200 horsepower requirement. What is this one? 100. We could just go with this. All right, maybe we just go with this guy. It's $25,000 though. Eesh. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about as far as what we have. And let's see, I'm gonna need to change my camera to this. Okay, you should be able to see. Yeah, so now you can see my mod hub. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Can we, now that I'm here, is there a stone picker category? I think there is. Stone pickers. Okay. This guy. This basket. Oh, there's even a stone bucket. Okay, now we're getting into some interesting things. How wide is this? This is, it doesn't say. Stone picker Fon Casseur. Okay. In the in-game mod hub. Thank you, Ron. So there is this guy. I don't know if that's the one that I saw. Let's go find the one that you're talking. There's there's actually quite a few. I didn't realize this, guys, but there's a lot that we could do. Let me find the one that you're talking about right here. 2.7 meters wide, can be used as a weight. I don't know if this will attach to a front loader though, because I want to be able to lift and drop into a trailer. Oh, yeah, I don't think I can lift it into. Okay, I want to find one that can be used as a. Okay, this one. This will work. This is the one I was looking at. It says it can be used as a front loader or telehandler or front linkage. There is it's 920 liters total. That's not a lot. That could work. That doesn't say I can use it as a front loader. Is there a picture of it being used as such? Yes, there is. Okay. Capacity. Even smaller. Okay. Yeah, Ronald, but we're on the right track. So this is 2.7. Doesn't say what the. I don't know about that one. Okay, let's keep moving. Front loader, 1.1 thousand liters. Now we could use this. That might be a little overpowered, but we could. See, that's exactly what I want to be doing right there. All right. 1.4. Okay, I'm definitely going to install this one. And I'm going to just install it in game so we don't have to, move files around. But this is a good way to look at them, in my opinion. Okay, so there's the Kverneland Stone Fork pack. And then maybe we'll pick a second one just for grins. That doesn't hold very much. Ronald, you're heading out now. Okay, I know it's getting late for you. Good to see you. Take care, buddy. What about this? Oh, no. Oh, this will do a lot of things. Has a big capacity. All right, we'll install that one too. The Underhog. Underhog. Haug is probably how you say it. I don't know. I don't know my German. After that, let's see what this is. This 1.5. It's a front loader. Okay, we got to install that one too. The Sigma 4. All right, we're gonna go back into. We'll go back into the game. And let me bring you guys back over there. Okay. Let's go into the mod hub. Let's save the game. Go into the mod hub. We'll install our stone picker. I'd written that down as something we needed to look at, and if we did, error will crop. But I forgot to go there. Okay, save game, quit. Yep, and then we'll go quickly into the mod hub. We'll pull that into the game. Stone picker, right here. Okay, so we talked about the Underhog. This boy. Install that, and we talked about the Kverneland. How you spell Kverneland? I'll just look for it. Can't be. Here it is. That one. Install that one. But I think the one we're gonna go with is the Sigma 4. This one. I think this is the one we're gonna do. I think we're at least start out with that because it holds 1.5 thousand liters. It's $1,200. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure those are fully installed. That one's fully installed. Fully installed, fully installed. Okay. Let's go into the game. This one here. All right. Let's make sure we get 1, 2, 3. There's Rusty Money Gaming. Howdy, Rusty. Great to have you with us. I saw you were live streaming earlier today. I wanted to drop in. I did drop in and leave a quick like, but I was frantically working to get this live stream set up. So anyway, you were definitely in my thoughts. Rusty, I'm doing all right. If anybody else wants to chime in, let Rusty know how you're doing. Please do that. Okay, I think we got everything done. Rusty, I looked at your challenge you have for this map because I was considering maybe I do that as this Let's Play. But I got to be honest with you, I hate doing grapes. That was the deal killer for me. Sorry, buddy. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out Rusty Money's channel. He does a lot of great work over there, live streams. He's got a lot of challenges that you can watch him play and you can take on yourself. So anyway, yep, there we go. Let's start. Rusty, what we in the chat here decided to do for this this Let's Play, Survival Let's Play, is we're going to be an arable crop farm. We moved everything from tile, the middle one, to the one just west. I think it's tile number 7. And we moved all of our stuff over, and we added a little bit of stuff. And I'm about to check the results of our poll we have running. You went extra long. If you just now quit, then yeah, you did. Yeah, you were doing Comlands. You have 273 hours on that now. Amazing. Impressive. So here is our farm that we have moved. So we've got the silo, we've got the farmhouse, we've got the barn. The equipment, we're about to add some stone picker technology. Uh-oh. Dang it. I didn't get them all in. Oh, maybe they're under... Hold on. I need to just check. I may not have waited long enough for those to load in. I hate it when I do that. But let's look and just see. Maybe they ended up in front loader tools. Ah, they did. This is the one we want. Okay. Do we want to change the color? I kind of want to. Let's do... Oh, we have... Oh, it doesn't matter that it's extra money. I'm going to make it bright yellow just so we don't lose it. So we'll buy it. Okay. Guys, we have outfitted our farm. So here's what we got for those of you who are just joining. We have the original in-game tractor. We deliberated, is this a little overpowered? We decided, same starting trailer. We swapped out that pitiful plow for a decent subsoiler. Same seeder, which is meh. We added a chainsaw. We added a front loader. We added a pallet fork. We added the weight. Why? Oh, did I not? You know, I may have run out of room at the dealership. And so, yeah, because... Wait a minute. Oh, it's under here. Never mind. There's our stone picker. Sorry, brain lapse. I think that's it. Where is our combine? Where is our combine? I don't think we bought our combine. We need to go do that. Okay, so I think we agreed we're going to do the John Deere 8700 series. Is that overkill? You know, it's kind of overkill. That's why we loaded all these others. There's the Massey. Ooh, that's open cab, guys. Yeah. I think we're gonna do this, guys. I think we're gonna do this. Oh, and you can put Michelin's on it. I think we're gonna do this, and we can add a cab later. If this is like a bum mod, let me know. I don't want to. Oh, there's. Oh, we can. Oh, that's fuel tank capacity. It's a good one. Thank you, Rusty. I'm gonna go with this. I called an audible. We can upgrade to the John Deere later if we want to. We're gonna buy that. And then let's go back and then let's get the header for it. It's 5 meters. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. Let's do that. Okay. Let's check out the results of our poll and poll. So it looks like we're going to start with 20,000 money and a 1,000 loan. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So the 20,000, just like if we need to buy some seed or whatever, we can do it. And then we've got to pay off the 100K loan. And then as far as an ending challenge, I mean, we could do something outlandish, like we have to buy the whole island. FS25 comes out in November, so I am going to end the series by then, so it can't be too outlandish. I think what I'm going to say is we pay off the loan and have $200,000 in the bank. Done. All right, let's set our money. Whoop, set our money. Oh, we got to set our loan first. Let's set our loan. Let's go over here. $100,000 for our loan. There we go. And then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna set our money to $20,000, which is not a lot. Guys, I think we're ready. Let's do some farming. Let's save this boy. And let's get farming. All right. Now, oh, we got to move everything over. So let's get that done. Look at all this. All this cool equipment. Where's my header? You know what? Maybe we ran out of, yeah, where's my header? I don't think I bought the header. I think I may have not run out of room. Let me just double check. Yeah, we didn't get the header. Either that or I didn't push the buy button correctly. Let me move this out of the way. Let's try that again. And then I'll have to change my money again. Sorry, guys. Let me add money. I don't know how much it is. We'll do that. We're gonna buy that header. Header. This one, right? That's the one. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize there were 2 of them. Okay. Buy. Yes. Oh, okay, that was it. We need to get rid of some more stuff. So let me move that. Just turn on my. Sorry, guys. Move this. Move this. This should be plenty of room now. Okay. Let's try again. Now we got it. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's set our money again. Okay. Turn off that. Let's start bringing stuff over. You know what I'm going to do, just for the sake of our live stream, is I'm only going to worry... Why can't I go forward? So I could go backwards. I can't go forwards. What is up with that? I'm not able to drive forwards. Oh. There's a collision or so. Now I can't go backwards. Oh, I know. There's a silly setting that I have to change. Stop and go braking on. Okay, now we're good. I think what I'm going to do, since the first thing we need to do is plow. So I'm just going to bring this plow over and we're just going to plow. That's probably all we're going to have time for. And if we have more time, we'll do it. So I won't worry about bringing everything over. We're not going to need a harvester for a while. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I've had this barn before. A big problem I have with it is the doors are too stinking small. You can barely get... What, this is a 3-meter cedar? Yeah, I think the only door you can even get stuff through is right here. You've caught yourself doing that too? Yeah. Forget from time to time with the braking. Yep, I've actually thought there was something broken with the game. This is the only door you can put equipment through, which is really a pain. So that tells me one of our first upgrades to our farm is we're gonna demolish this barn. We're gonna replace it with something a little more modern. Okay, we're gonna run over to let's see. There we go. We'll run over to here. We're gonna pick up our plow, and we're gonna make a field. This is where it gets fun. And I believe, yeah, this is the right way. Does this subsoiler look silly behind this? Yeah, it looks a little silly, but that's all right. Like, by silly, I mean that subsoiler looks a little big for this tractor. Okay, let's move over to our farm. Okay, there we are. Now, I want to find the southern boundary of our land, because although this nice level field extends for a while, I don't believe we own all of it. So, how far can we go? Oh, we're almost there. Okay, so let's go. Is it right here-ish? Okay, we're outside the boundary now. So it's somewhere around there. Somewhere about there-ish. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to make my first field right here. And I think that's going to be okay. All right. This is going to get good. All right, let me make this much smaller. Take auto drive out of here. I might even uninstall. No, I'm not. I'm not going to uninstall auto drive, because what we'll do probably in the next in our, if you notice, this is episode 0. Episode 1, I think we're going to make a road from our farm to the pier. All right, let's make a field. We want to allow. Oh, is this technically a cultivator? Allow create fields. Is a subsoiler a cultivator? I thought it was considered a plow. All right, that might have been my mistake. It's considered a cultivator. Okay, that was my mistake. I thought a subsoiler was you could plow fields with it. Guys, let me know where I'm going wrong. Because if I have to, like, if I have to do a real plow, then, yeah. Alright, rookie mistake. I thought a subsoiler equated to a plow, but it's actually, what is it, a power? What's the other thing that'll serve as a plow? Well, we're in this now. I'm going to go ahead and at least outline our field. Still pretty level. And let's see, how much farther can we go? Oh, we can go so far. Okay. Yeah, we go to the edge of the map. We're getting a little bit of a upward hill. I think I don't want this field to get too crazy big. But I like making it freeform. Take out this bush. There we go. And let's see. I think that's about as far as we can go. We turn around to 90. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I like that. I like that as a starting field. Oh, guys, hold on. I may have lost my chat. Let me see if I can get it back. Hold on just a second. I had my monitor reset on me, and I think I lost my chat. Okay. I think I got it back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I want to do a test, because all right, somebody help me out. Can I plant into this cultivated but not plowed state field? I think that I can. I mean, it's calling this a field. If I can't, I'll do something to make it right. In the meantime, we're going to continue to make our field. You know what? I can do a real quick experiment, and I'm going to. Let's drop this. And I should be able to. All right, Gyro. I'm going to double check with my seeder. Because, see, this is why I'm so, like, unsure about this. Almost everything I do I do direct drill. So the whole like plowed versus not plowed state is not even, you know, a question. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some seed in here. I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna put like 100 liters in here. And then I'm just gonna go over and see if I can drop some seed. Gyro says I can, so I think that's gonna be good. But before I make this whole field, I wanna make sure that I can do it. Because I have, I have the mod where I can create fields with a cultivator. Let's unfold it. Fruit cannot be planted in, oh, okay. What can I plant? I have seasons turned on, so let's see. What can I plant? I can plant canola. Let's set it to canola. Canola. There we go. Okay, lower. And it's hard to see, but I think that's dropping seed. We'll just go over here to confirm. Yep, okay, we're good. Now, we're probably going to take a yield hit since we can't plow it. I am going to empty my seed. And I'll cultivate over that area that I just planted. So, canola may be the first crop that we plant. I'm gonna put this right here for now. I want to also, since we're just in cultivator land, and I bought a subsoiler and a cultivator. No, I didn't. I didn't buy the cultivator. Okay, well, we have what we have. It's kind of a don't care scenario. We're going to continue. I'm going to cultivate over this area that I planted. We can get rid of that. All right. And then we're going to make, oh, look, that it looks different now that we planted and then cultivated over it. And this is also good. We are still creating stones with our cultivation, so that's good. I think if you plow, though, you get bigger stones. We're just going to work with what we have. It's a little late in the game, and I think it kind of adds to the challenge that we... whoops. Need to enable... I'm going to need to enable build creation again. There we go. Or what does it look like in cab? Oh, that's pretty cool. And I am missing... Okay, I'm not going to do in cab anymore. I'm just going to miss too much. So the first thing we're going to do after making a field is we're going to pick up all our stones so that we can make some lime. All right, we're going uphill a bit, and our tractor's doing fine. But that's good. Right now, I'm using my Xbox controller. I disabled my steering wheel temporarily just because... Get all this out of the way. Because I was doing some keyboard work on this computer. And if you're not in the game, my wheel starts to oscillate with the force feedback. It just goes... And it's so annoying, so I had to disable it. And I did not re-enable it for this game, but that is also fine. when I start the Let's Play, I'll make sure I've got my wheel turned on. And let's look again at the calendar. You know, I could, just as part of this series, I could set it to a different starting month. Like I could say, hey, we're going to start in March, and we'd have a whole lot more to plant. But I think I'll just keep it this way, and we can either plant canola, or probably what we'll do, we'll advance to the next month, and then we'll plant either wheat or barley. Although we will get straw off of that, we may not have enough money to buy a baler. We'll see. We'll see. This is one of my favorite parts of playing Farm Sim, is creating new fields from nothing. It's just the amount of freedom and creativity you have is just about endless. I'm gonna run and get this little section right here that I missed. So when we come back with episode 1, what I'm gonna do off camera between now and then is I'm gonna move all of our equipment over to the farm, and I will also probably advance to the next day. And then I think the first thing we'll do, as I said, is we'll collect stones. Wow, the span of this subsolar is a little bit beyond what you see in the graphics. That's kind of interesting. Oh, went too far. I'm going to back out just a little bit so I can see what's going on. Now, one thing we didn't talk about is whether to eventually get animals. I'm not going to really worry about that. I have a feeling that I can meet the challenge of paying off the loan and having $200,000 in the bank. I think that's what I said. Without having to use animals. I also think that we'll eventually just run out of time. Because when FS25 gets here, just like everyone else, I'm pretty much going to drop FS22 and convert 100% over to FS25. Because there will be a lot of new and exciting things to do. Now, one of the, I think, good things about me and my channel is I'm not a Giants partner, a Giant software partner. So I have no obligation to do any like hype or advertisement or, toe the party line on FS25. So I hope that you, if you're watching this, will tune in to my channel once we get FS25 in hand, because I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. I'm hoping that I can live stream, I want to say every night, but I also want to create content, which means I'm not going to be able to live stream every day. But I'm going to say like at least 3 or 4 live streams a week and drop, I'm going to start a new series right away. So probably like one maybe 2 videos per week. I'm gonna cut this off so that I can make it a little easier circuit, and then I'm gonna come over here and get that little piece. If you know me, you know I like a good squiggly field. And we have one. Guys, I'm not able to see my stats, but if you're watching, please hit that like button if you don't mind. It'll help others find this live stream. And while you're at it, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. That is the best thing you can do to help me in supporting this channel and helping it grow. Oh, I'm gonna miss. Oh, I'm not. Good. Okay, I'm gonna do a little back and forth on this now. And now that I've cut this off, I'll also be able to cut into the middle of what I've got there. I'm gonna cut in right here. All right, we will get this field put down. Let's see, what time do we have? We're almost at 2 hours, so I think that's what that tells me is we'll have time to finish plowing / cultivating this field, and then we'll end the live stream. And then if you want to see how this farm progresses, tune into the content that I'll be dropping for this series. Like I said, I am going to make 2 more episodes of our current series, which is Dairy Farm Revival. But I'll also be working to start the series. Yes, there's going to be a little bit of overlap where you're going to see, content for 2 different series. But I wanted to go ahead and start this just so I had enough time to, get things finished up before we get FS25 in November. Because I'd like to put in, at least 10, 15 episodes here. I want to say 20, but I don't think I've got the time to get that many episodes going. We'll see. I'm gonna do one quick check. Or if somebody is watching the live stream, give me a quick something in the chat. I'm not positive my chat's working. Just haven't seen anything in the chat, and it could just be everyone's just contently watching and not chatting. I just want to make sure my chat is still operating. And the reason I say that is my monitor did one of these resets. And thank you, Rusty. Donuts. Thank you. Whenever I get a monitor reset, sometimes my OBS and my my YouTube Studio tools kind of freeze up. So I'm good to go. Thank you, Rusty. I know we had a college football discussion early on in the live stream, but I would say outside of Farm Sim, probably my number 2 passion is college football, American football, and college football season started. We're in week 3 Week 4 starts the regular season. So these are all like, or not a regular season, but a regular conference play. We're in non-conference games right now, so they matter, but they don't. The big, like, serious games start next week, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think my University of Texas Longhorns are going to do well. I will actually, I'm going to go on record right now, and I'm going to say that the UT Longhorns win the national championship. I know that might be a little premature, but everything that I have seen from them and our competition, I think UT has what it takes. College teams that I am concerned about as opponents is obviously University of Georgia, which they are the #1 ranked. We're #2 ranked. And whether it's for good or for bad, we actually play Georgia. They come to Austin to play UT. And that game is coming up. It's in October, maybe? And then, although Oklahoma does not seem to be a threat, Oklahoma lives to beat the University of Texas. Like, if they're going to win one game this season, they want it to be University of Texas. So I know they're going to bring their A game. I'm always concerned about that. Other opponents I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about Tennessee, the other UT. We don't play them, but assuming that we and Tennessee make it to the playoffs, I imagine there's a good chance that we're going to end up playing Tennessee at some point. I am also concerned about Corpnut's University of Oregon. They haven't had like a huge opponent yet to really like show the world what they're made of. But I watched their game yesterday, or I watched highlights of their game yesterday, and their quarterback Dylan Gabriel he's the real thing. He's definitely got it. So I'm going to shave this little bit off, and then I think I'm going to reverse and try to make this a fresh row. I'm going to advance time a little bit faster, and at least do 3x. Thank you to everybody who helped me get this Let's Play defined. Getting our starting conditions and our goals put in place. I'm feeling really good about this series. I always welcome your input because I want to make content that you guys are interested in watching. And so if I have your inputs as to what seems entertaining and challenging, and that always helps. I just realized it's August in game, and I'm wearing a hoodie and well, everybody calls those hats differently. A beanie, some people call it. I should probably dress a little more appropriately, so I'll make that change as well. And given that our tractor and our harvester are open cab, it's important that I dress for occasions, because you guys are going to notice it, right? I believe the cultivator will make like small and medium rocks, but not large rocks. So we're going to take a little bit of a ding as far as what we can harvest in the way of stones. What I might do, because not having a plowed state, I think we take a yield hit. And if, assuming that's true, probably after we make our first harvest, I'm going to want to plow this field properly, and at that point I think we'll be able to upgrade our tractor. Well, I hope we'll be able to upgrade our tractor and pull, you know, a pretty decent sized plow like that MT was the 5M. We can pull that 6 meter plow. That would be super nice. But even if we can't, we'll continue on like this. I will not use like a 2.5 meter plow on a field even this size. Not a fun exercise. Probably not something you guys want to watch either. Let's go get this little piece over here. Right over here. We'll get this finished up. Now, this happens quite a bit when I have my live streams, is I'll get almost to the end of my live stream and I'll be wanting to wrap things up, and then we start getting a flood of new watchers. So if that happens, I will keep going, okay? So if you guys can hit the like button, that will automatically invite more people to join us. So there's 9 of us right now. You know, if I can get 14, 15, 16 people in the live stream, by the time I finish this field, I'll keep going. We'll get the stone picker out and we'll start picking stones. So what I think is the situation for this tractor is it's kind of just a created tractor that the map maker did. I'm not sure what the starting components were. You know, was it the viewer or whatever? This says tractor speed and lizard, but it's got to be based off. I'm assuming it's based off of an existing mod, and then the mod maker or the map maker went in and like bumped up the horsepower and the speed and whatnot for this tractor. Any ideas as to what that tractor would have been, what that mod would have been? All right, we're just about done. It looks like I'm gonna have like 1 row and then maybe like 1 small row of shame, and we'll be done. Pretty cool. So just my initial assessment of this map, I really like it. It's got kind of the, the undulating hills, kind of, reminiscent of No Man's Land. Oh, I may have a perfect row. Look at this. Can I do it? Let's find out. But yeah, so far I think it's pretty good. It feels like, like a small island version of No Man's Land. With the pier and all that. And a little bit more to start with. A little bit. Oh my goodness. Look at that. A perfectly sized ending row. That's pretty amazing. Okay. Let's take a step back and make sure I have... Let's see. Let's let the game update. It's going to take a little while. Update. Well, it's not going to. All right. It still thinks that's not been plowed, but it has. It'll just take a little while to update. All right, I think we're good. You know what I'm going to do? I don't like this hard edge. I'm going to soften this edge out quite a bit. Yeah, we don't need that. These are just bushes, and I can cultivate slash plow over them. Well, most of them. I just need to hit that one right. Okay, oh, that's a lot better shape. I like that much better. Yep. Yep. All right. Yeah. And so that's a hard corner, but we've got a tree in the way, so I'm all right with that. Okay. Let me just shave this off. Two biggest issues on here. The magazine cell point trigger is too high for some trailers. Interesting. Thanks for the heads up. I think, Rushy, I don't know if it was you that pointed that out on my last live stream or if it was someone else, but I would have forgotten that, so thank you for letting me know. Rusty, I have the starting in-game trailer. So if you know that trailer is high enough to hit the trigger, then we're good. Oh, another issue. Some landscape cannot be leveled. Just place an object over it and smooth it out. Good point. And I've seen that happen on other maps for whatever reason. But yeah, that is kind of a good fix, is you just find an object and place it, which forces it to level, or you get a placeable that automatically levels, and then that'll fix it. All right, guys. There's our new field. I like it. It looks kind of heart-shaped. I don't know. Maybe you call that a heart? Whoops. Okay, let's get back in here. And we've got room to put in another field on the other side of our farm. So it's not the end of the world where, that's the only field we have until we buy more land. We definitely have more room. All right, does this cultivator fold? Let's find out. It does not. All right, so I think this subsoiler is not going to fit in here. Yeah, unless it's got, yeah. Yet another reason why I don't like this barn. It can't really be used as a shed. It just can't. So I'm gonna put this under the shade tree. There we go. Minor issue are some floating trees. Okay. Alone in the world at 069. What do you mean by that, Rusty? Is that where the floating tree is? Oh, 069. There it is. Sorry. Hi, 069. Welcome to the chat. You're addressing him. Welcome in. Yeah, the name of the map. Got it. Yes, 069. This is Alone in the World. And this live stream is to kick off a new Let's Play series that I'll be starting probably this week. You'll see episode 1 come out. We have moved the starting farm. I'll show you. Normally, you start with this tile right here. In fact, you can see the starting field right here. We have sold all this. We've bought this piece of land. And we have made our first field right here. It is available on the Mod Hub, yes, 069, and it is for all platforms. I am going to keep going, guys. I'm seeing an uptick in our viewership for this map. I don't know that I did this yet. Let me save the game. We've got our field captured. There's a couple things I want to do. I want to create a road that goes from our farm all the way to our sell points and production points. I think I'm going to do that another time. So what I'm going to do is instead, I am going to just drive over to our production area, and this will tell us kind of where our road should go. So it should probably follow this tree line. The only interesting thing is there is a little dip right here. I mean, it's not insignificant. I don't think it'll be an issue unless we're like got some serious, you know, heavy loads. Let's see. And then, yeah, we can take this ridge here, and then we'll hook into the original road right up here. That's going to be awesome. It's going to work. Ooh, that's loud. I'm going to stay away from that. Sorry for the noise. I will turn that down so it's not an issue in the future. So, yeah, here's the existing road. This mess over here, Rusty, I mean, you're a console guy, so I don't know, were you able to get rid of all this clutter? I have not found a way to do that. Hold on, let me put my running shoes on. There we go. This stuff right here, I've not been able to get rid of it. It looks really weird, and I do want to find a way to get rid of it. If I need to go into the map files and do it, I will. Trigger by storage with recycle. Oh, look at you, Rusty. Awesome. There's a trigger. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm so glad you are in the chat with me today, Rusty. Oh, got to get back on the road. Yay. So we're going to drive by there, and we're going to get rid of that then. So we'll make a similar track like this that goes to our farm. Yeah, the recycle, I saw that little recycle point out on the pier. So we'll head over there. It's marked with a hazard area on the ground. Yeah. It's right here. Is that it? Maybe here? Is that it? Nope. Oh, you're saying yep. Oh, I need to do this. What am I not? Oh, by the trash can. Okay, I was there earlier. Sorry. Right here. There it is. Recyclage des déchets de la ferme. That's what it is right there. That's the one. Okay. Okay, it should be gone. We will find out on our way back. Thank you, Rusty. Let's get... We are here to get stone picking things. So we're going to put on our front loader and our stone picking shovel. We're also going to need to pick up our trailer. So I'm going to, it's going to look weird, but I'm going to leave the weight on the front simply so we can pick up our trailer on the way back and haul that back. Can I get in here? There it is. Okay. We get that. Let's come over here. And all that junk you see here in the dealership, I'm gonna clean all that up before the next episode. I'll get all that transported over to our farm. That's not very fun to watch. Oops, let me get this a little lower. There we go. Got it. Okay. Let's head on over. Like I said, I've never used this stone picker bucket, but it could be exactly what we need. We will find out. Wow, it's bumpy. we're so heavy in the front. Oh, you look at that. Our back wheels are. So I'm looking at it now. This front loader is a little too big for this tractor, but I picked it because it's going to have a higher reach, and I don't want there to be any issue at all. Whoa! Yeah, once we get once we get that weight off, that won't be an issue. In fact, once we get this trailer hooked up, the hookup's on the other side. Once we get this trailer hooked up, I don't think it'll be as big a problem. We'll definitely need that rear weight when we're using our front loader like this. All right, let's get this hooked up. Hopefully that'll keep our rear end down. Oh, interesting. Look at our old field has already grown weeds, it looks like. Yeah. All right, let's head over to our new farm. We'll see how the stone picking goes. Okay, we'll see how many stones we get out of this field. We didn't plow it, so we only get like the small and medium-sized stones. In fact, you know what would be fun to look at is a map of the stones. So let's go over to here. Stones. Yeah, not huge. Looks like they're all like medium-sized stones. And that's it. Okay. It is what it is. I'm going to put my trailer right here. And we're going to transfer this weight to the back. Let's do that. I believe that's the weight. Yes. Okay. Get flipped around. I hope that's enough weight. Once we get a bunch of stones in this bucket, We may have a rude awakening where we just like take a nose down. But there's only one way to find out. All right, I wonder how close to the ground we need to get to pick up these stones. Is that gonna pick up any? Do I need to actually get closer? Yep. So how about that? Nope. How about that? Nope. How about that? Nope. We're getting closer though. I'm not picking up these stones. Why is that? So, all right, so I may have made a really bad assumption. I thought that with this we could pick stones. It may just be that we can like pick them out of a pile. I don't think we can pull them out of a field. That was not good. So here's what I think we should have done. And we'll make this adjustment. This is really the only true stone picker. Maybe we buy this and then we'll select the tool, see if I need to activate it. That's a good test. Let's bring the menu up here. Turn on basket. Yeah, I think that's what we needed to do. Yeah, I have never, something's happening. Let me get turned around. We're running out of, I think I could get stones out of the field if it's plowed. Okay. I hope we can do it if it's cultivated. It looks like something's happening here. What is going on here? So, okay, now we're getting it. That was it. Thank you, Gyro. We're getting them now. You can even hear the sound. Okay, good. I'm glad that's all we needed to do. Let me pull this up just a little bit. Hopefully we can still reach. We're still getting the, nope. See, I don't want to get it so low that we're dragging. All right, we're still picking it up. I think that's a good position. Yay! All right, we're picking stones. Can we do this? I think we can do this first person. Let's do it. And I can see the stones better too. I like the sound of the stones hitting the bucket. That's pretty cool. Yay! All right, between the help of Rusty and Gyro, we've got this working. For a minute there, I was concerned that this was simply a bucket that could pick up stone, like a pile of stones, but not pick them out of the field. But we just needed to activate it, like Gyro said. And it looks like we can go at full speed. That's kind of nice, because in a real stone picker environment, or using the pull behind ones that are in game, you're limited to like, I don't know, 7 or 8 miles an hour. Here, we're going like the full 26 miles an hour, I think. I also like that we get a state change of the field, so I can easily see where we've been. Yeah, that's very helpful, actually. I'm gonna remove that menu. Okay, knowing this, I think I'm going to cut straight into here. And let's see if we can keep this up at full speed. Oh, yeah, okay, I was afraid of that. I don't know if it's because we're going too fast or if the Yeah, I think we're bouncing up and down. So I think I'm going to limit. I'm going to set my cruise to... Let's try 12. Let's see if that'll get us what we need. Nope. I think I need to touch this down just a bit more. Let's see if that'll work. Once we get a certain percentage of this field dredged for stones, we'll also be able to see what kind of yield we get. I'm going to bring this down just a bit more. I don't want to... Hopefully that's not too far. Yeah, we're still... Okay. I'm pointing it down. Let me raise it up and point it down. Raise it up, point it down. It's a delicate touch, and I knew it would be. But we're getting there. Okay. We seem to be picking up stones. Are we leaving any behind? Yeah, we still are. All right, I'm just... I had the magic when I was doing the outline, and I've lost it. I've lost the... The color change of the field should be a good indicator. I'm not getting that, I don't want to be driving around here and not picking up stones, but that is looking like that's what's happening. Well... Okay, I've got it working again. I'm going to try to not touch the controls. I've got it... I'm digging pretty deep. See, to the point where it's really hard to steer. Oh, hold on, guys. Look what I've done. I've got the weight pointing down. I need to raise that. I think that was my problem. I don't know. Well, I think it was. Let's see. Yeah, things are much easier now. Okay. For some, I somehow hit that and didn't realize it. Okay, I think we're back in business. Yeah, the tip angle was bad, and it was caused by the weight, gyro. All right, I'm going to retrace my steps here, and I think we're going to be okay. Can I pick up these stones? Huh. Oh no, that's really weird that it's not working there but did elsewhere. I'm gonna I'm gonna get like real aggressive like that. Interesting. Could it be one of those things where you can only pick up like small or medium stones and that's a different stone size? I don't know. I mean, see, we've got the animation going, but it's not picking up the stones. Very strange, very strange. All right, well, I'll continue with this for a little longer. If we need to swap out or just learn a little bit from our mistakes, we'll do that. All right, we're getting the sound. Okay. Yeah, see, I've got it digging deep, but now I can't turn. Okay, is that a good compromise? I think we're back to okay. Let's continue. All right, we're doing it again. I don't know why I can't go down that row. It could just, maybe there's a weird angle on that part of the field, and if so, I'll just take a 90 degrees to it. A lot of times that fixes it, right? I know, like with like seeding, if there's like a trough in your field and your seeder can't seed, just take a 90 degree angle to it, and a lot of times you'll get your seed. Yeah. All right. I can tell that this is going to take a while because I've been doing what I'm doing. We're 25% full. We have 380 liters of stone. And I know from our production, because I read it, you get the same liters out that you put in. Yeah, so I'm beginning to think that just the small undulations in this field are wreaking havoc on our ability to pick the stones. So I think I'll just pick them up where I can, and then where I can't, I'll just retrace my steps. Like, what if I just like go the other direction? I bet if I go the other direction, it's all going to be fine. Let's try it. I have a suspicion that yeah. So I think it's just there's just a very fine point, and I'm able to hit it going this direction, but not so much the other direction. Can I relax that just a bit? Looks like I still can. Yeah, we're still picking it up. I like being kind of close in because I can see the actual location of the stones. You don't have to traverse the entire field, just the spots where there's actual stones, wherever you see it. Like this little guy right here. Got him. Don't have to worry about the other areas that, ugh. This is kind of difficult to steer, though. But we'll get what we get. I am glad to know that we can get stones. I think what I'm going to do, just with keeping the live stream in mind, is we'll fill up this bucket. So we're about a third full right now. We'll fill up the bucket, and then we'll take the stones over to the lime production site. We'll get that production started, and that might just be a good stopping point for our live stream, but we'll see. We still have people coming in, so as long as we're still having some people joining the live stream, I'll keep going. I don't have a problem with that. What I'm gonna do as soon as this live stream is over is I'm gonna start recording episode 1. So I'm just gonna like literally pick up where I left off in the live stream and start making the first episode. All right, I'm not gonna mess with our success. It seems that when I just do a spiral around the field, I'm able to pick them up, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. And for now, I'm just gonna avoid going up and down until I know that I can pick them up. Well, hi, Grant. Good to see you, buddy. How have you been? It's been a while. Hope everything's all right. Grant, we're about to start a new Let's Play Survival Series here on this map called Alone in the World. And we have got everything set up for the most part. And we have made our first field. This is very much a sandbox map. And we are now picking stones so that we can make some lime. So that we can then put that back on the field. How have you been? All right, we're just about half full. I do like that we can go almost as fast as we care to go and still pick up stones. You're doing okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm doing very well. One thing that's new with me is I'm in the process of starting a second channel. It's going to be more of a vlog kind of channel. And honestly, I thought that I would already have content up there for you guys. But what I have learned is there are a lot of different skills and concepts that I need to learn. A vlog channel is very, very different from a gaming channel. And so it has taken me significantly longer to get started. Like, one thing I learned is you have to, like, basically make a script of what you want to do. For the most part. I mean, you have to at least know what you're going to film. And the other thing is, I live a fairly boring life. So, finding moments in my life that are actually interesting enough to record and show you guys is also becoming a challenge. But it's a good challenge because it's kind of gonna push me out of my normal comfort safety zone to try new things. So I'm looking forward to that. But that is also a pretty big challenge. All right, we are 56% full. Let's continue on. Ooh. Turning is kind of hard because you don't turn, and then suddenly you oversteer. But with this closer in behind the tractor angle, I'm able to see where the stones are and aren't. Wow, I'm actually going to have to lift up my bucket to even turn at all. I still can't turn. Oh, it's just because there's a bit of a hill here. Okay, now we're there now. Are we still picking up stones? Yeah. Go. I missed a stone. Put my bucket down a little bit deeper now that we're going the other direction. Okay. Go back in business. When I first started playing FS22, you know, stones were kind of a new thing. Were they a new thing? Well, they were different anyway. And at first I played with stones turned on and quickly became impatient with them, I guess is the right way to say it. And so most of my gaming, most of my playing is with stones turned off. But I do like stones in that you get free lime out of it. And given that this is, I would say it's the most challenging survival Let's Play I've done. It certainly hasn't. It certainly is not. I mean, starting with 20,000 and a decent amount of equipment, we're not in dire straits from the beginning. But dig in a little more. You good? Yeah. Being able to make your own lime is something that I am going to do in this live stream, at least until, you know, we have more equipment and capabilities, and at that point maybe I'll just buy lime. I don't know. Now there is that stone crusher mod that you can add, and I think it's like really overpowered. What I mean by that is you put in, it basically creates matter. Like you put in 1,000 liters of stones and you get 4,000 liters of lime. Now the density of lime powder is less than, you know, a solid rock, so I do get that volume wise, you know, there is a difference, but I don't think it's 4 times as much volume. Gyro, for you never get enough stones. Yeah, right, to keep up. That stone crusher mod kind of solves that problem. And where I was going with that whole discussion is, that is one option that I have, is I can drop down that stone crusher mod and I should be able to keep up. Now that does mean I'm going to have to, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to be creating new, I'm going to have to be getting new stones, which means I'm going to have to be plowing and cultivating my fields over and over, which I can do. All right, we're 75% full now. Now, if you really want to get a lot of stones, you need to be plowing your field. You'll get the larger stones, and you'll get I think you get all sizes of stones. You get small, medium, and large. Am I still? There we go. Yeah, when I go uphill, I have to raise the bucket up slightly, and then when I go back downhill, I have to lower it slightly. So, you know, that's realistic. But something you have to pay attention to. I'm going to lower my bucket again. And we're still doing well. Okay. I really like the equipment choices that we have made for this challenge. We've gone with older equipment. Wasn't like critical, but they're all open cab. Well, by all I mean this and my combine. And we've got like decently sized implements. There's a lot of things we don't have. Like if we want to bale straw, we're gonna have to be able to afford and buy a baler. All right, we're 84% now. I think maybe 2 more laps around our field, and we'll be full. Oh, look how heavy this is. We're not going to be able to lift this, guys. Look at that. Okay, that's a huge problem. We're gonna need a heavier weight. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a heavier weight. Now there is a potential solution. We could dump our load and then pick it up in little pieces. And I think I'll do that for like right now. But very, very, very soon, we're gonna need to get a much, much bigger, heavier weight. And we've got a little bit of money, so we should be able to do that. Yeah. Let me get this dialed in again. Make sure we're still. Okay, now we're doing it. I was a little worried about that, and it turned out to be the case that, yeah, 1,000 liters of stones is pretty stinking heavy. And another thing I'm realizing is, although we're only getting, what, 1,500 liters of stones and capacity in this bucket, we're probably not going to get more than 2 bucketfuls of stone out of this field, because let's just take a quick look. Yeah, we've picked up more than half the stones in this field, and we haven't even filled our bucket yet. So yeah, there's that. All right, we're 93%. Won't be much longer now. So I'm feeling somewhat confident that I can dump the bucket, you know, like just pull it off the ground and just rotate it to dump it, and then we can basically just bite this off in pieces in loading it into the trailer. Also, this isn't realistic, but I mean, the trailer we have is really not for hauling stones. You know what? Now that I think of it, there's a chance it may not even hold stones. If that's the case, and yeah, because it would be cool if we could just drive this whole bucket full of stones. But yeah, we can't even lift it up. You live and you learn, right? And we're 98, 99. A lot of stones right here. 100%. Okay, now, can I just curl this and drop it down? Yeah, I can. So I'm basically gonna use the front of this front loader as a skid. I'm gonna lift it just a bit more. Okay, I think that's a good lift it just a bit more. You all right? A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, we can do that. Oh, now our back wheels are off the ground. Okay, I think that's really the Goldilocks zone right there. So let's head over to right here. This is kind of the moment of truth. Can we? Whoa! Can I dump this right here and then just put it in pieces into this trailer? Will this trailer even hold stones? We're about to find out. I think this will work. Yeah, it'll work. There we go. Okay, so there's our stones. Now let's pick up just enough that we don't tip forward. All right, there's 26%. No problem there. keep going. There's 57%. That's real close. Okay, 50%. We can. That's really close. All right, we're gonna have to dump a little bit of that. Let's dump a little bit of that. So we need to keep it below 50%. Let's do. All right, there's 47%. We can handle that. Cool. All right. Let's dump this in here. Hopefully it'll take it. You know what? Let's just look. Should be able to see. Can't do it there. We'll do it here. It's this guy. Will it hold stones? Should. Yep, it can. All right. Hey, Daniel. Get the biggest weight on the back. Yeah, bigger. Yeah, exactly. That's going to be the solution. I'm probably going to just do that in the next episode. And for now, we're just going to kind of... Whoa. For now, we're just going to kind of do what we can. Perfect. Okay. Can I... All right, so this weight has a pin hitch. But sometimes it doesn't work where you try to hook up and it hooks up the weight and the trailer to the tractor. Let's see if this works. It works. Okay, perfect. All right, let's take this over to the lime production site. Whoa, we're not going the right direction. This is where we need to go. All right. We're not producing crops yet. Gosh, it's so loud. We're not producing crops yet, but at least we're gonna produce something, right? We're gonna get some lime. That's a good first step. And I want to just keep going with this live stream, but I will take the opportunity to in the live stream after we've got these stones in the production facility, and maybe we'll fast forward time a little bit and see what happens. I don't know how quickly it makes stones. I mean, we only have oh, you know what? I should have put both loads in there. That's fine. I'll go back and get the other one. But we only have 700 liters. It should produce them pretty quick. You know, that direction I just went is probably how I'm going to make the road to this area, as opposed to just hooking up with the old road. Okay. Rusty, if you're still there, I might need your expertise in where the crusher is. I may have even passed it. I think it's listed here pretty well. Let me go find it. It should be listed here pretty readily. It's not there. It is right there. That's it. Right behind us. That is it right there. I recognize it. Okay. Let me get turned around. There we go. So yeah, there is our Massey harvester. And I think I'm going to put tip side left. Let's get the menu up. And let's get tip side back, brain door left. There we go. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I want to make sure we have the production settings correct. I don't want to be selling it. I want to be storing it. It is set to store. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. All right, so we're good to go now. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, and we should now start seeing production. Whoops. We should now start seeing production. It is. It's going right now. Oh, that's going to go really quick. Awesome. All right. We'll jump back in here. Is there anything I can bring back? Guys, I'm going to leave this right here. And we're going to say our farewells. So thank you very much for joining. It's been great having you come along and helping me prepare for this new series. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a great final, like a swan song on FS22 before we dive into FS25, which is coming up pretty soon. Anyway, thank you very much. Until next time, I'm ScottFreeforall. See you later.